Get ready for... Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Now here's Anunoby. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
The open shot by Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Now here's Bridges. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here he goes.
Oh, my God. Look out below. When Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Now here's Hart, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Bridges. Outside Hart. Mobley grabs the board. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Hart against Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Hart. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. 4 on the clock. Elbow shot on the way. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this guy's such a reliable presence on the glass. Jared Allen using that length to save the play.
Bridges down low, working on Hunter. Here's Anunoby. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Anunoby's got his second basket on the night.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. Allen a screen. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And here's Okoro. He's covered by Hart. Outside Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Here's the three. Hart pulls it in. New York trailing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Hunter. Anunoby with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. Shoots from the right block. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Over Allen. Robinson can't hit.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Allen. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Allen with a screen on Bridges. The fader. Hunter can't get it to go.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Hart. Mitchell, the pass to Okoro. Mobley outside. Lets the three fly. The Knicks with the rebound. Now Bridges. To the middle. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Right side Mitchell. Shoots over Anunoby. It's a tie game in Cleveland. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Anunoby, a screen on Mitchell. Outside Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Hunter, a screen on Anunoby. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Bridges.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Bridges. There's the 3.
The defensive instincts of Okoro right there, so solid at using his body and his length to bother shooters.
From the arc. That shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. It's Hart on the wing. Bridges against Mitchell. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
His third, second team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 7 points. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
In the early goings, their effort level has been exceptional. The speeding around the defense and opening up options with good penetration.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Kicks it out, Towns. Launches it. Fires the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Here's Hunter. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. The 4th spot held by Jared Allen.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Cleveland leading by 3. A minute 22 left in the first half of basketball. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Here's Hart. Softly drops in the floater. Hart's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Outside for Mitchell. 51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
This is exactly where Donovan Mitchell wants to be. This guy knows how to finish strong inside.
Anunoby, a screen on Mitchell. Hart passes to Anunoby. Robinson with it. Second chance shot. Out to Bridges. To the paint. Gets another look. And there's a nice layup by Robinson. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Mitchell, a screen on Hart. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Not going to go that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here alongside Tibbs, and Coach, You hate.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at Cleveland, like most teams right.
Thanks for tuning in.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Knicks trail by 4. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. We've got Achua. Jalen Brunson is out there with DeLon Wright. Then there's P.J. Tucker. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. To the wing, right side. Goes back up. And he gets it to go. Brunson's got his first 2 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And here's the fast break. Here's Tucker. Back to Wright. And he hits it to tie the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Garland against Wright. And Wright with the defensive effort. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Here's Garland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
Heads-up play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Strus has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Outside Brunson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Can't hit from in close. Green with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Pass to Wade from deep three-point land. No luck on that one. The Knicks with the lead. Down low. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, that's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
Fires in the triple. Wade's got his first 3 points of the game.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Right outside. Pass to Beauchamp. Tucker with a screen from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. He goes up and finished off by Garland.
Now you get Darius Garland in the open floor and look out, folks. So capable in transition.
Tucker with the ball. Puts it up from 17. It's stolen by Garland. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Garland, the pass to Green. Thompson outside. Oh, from deep. That one no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Brunson rushes in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, this is the very definition of Jalen Brunson's game. His ability to get past defenders and create for himself or his teammates. That is nicely done.
Garland. And he makes it on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Good work there as he goes. Garland's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Thompson. Second chance effort. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers.
No good on that one. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Right with the ball. Strus covering. Here's Beauchamp. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Pass to Garland. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
15 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Anunoby against Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And he can't get the first one. New York making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Cavaliers ahead. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Towns, that's good.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And for the Knicks, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Robinson, a screen on Hunter. Here's Anunoby. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 2.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Here's Mitchell. And a foul called on the way. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to...
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he commits the intentional foul. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Hunter passes to Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Hart. The 3 from Okoro. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Anunoby for 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Mitchell. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on OG. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told them no time to celebrate, the work is not finished. We gotta stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And here's Mitchell. Takes the 3, clock at 6. Allen a screen. Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Mitchell against Hart. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Hart. It's stolen by Hunter. Okoro outside. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Bridges outside. Kicks it out, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anunoby. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
3 points.
And the Knicks lead by 6.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. And here's Hunter for 3. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Mitchell. Launches a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. New York with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Bridges against Hunter. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Back to Hunter. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here are the Knicks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Here's Robinson. Shoots over Allen. Robinson can't hit. And so it's New York winning this one. They have to feel good about this performance. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and press. Welcome everybody to another present. Of the NBA. Live. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the point. Now, here's Mitchell. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Driving to the basket. Here's Mobley. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. On the wing, George. Drummond with a screen on Hunter. And George kicks to Drummond. 4 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Launches it. George, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Here's Mitchell. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. A kick out to Mobley. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Embiid, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Hunter, no one around him. They get it back. Mobley finds Hunter. A fader. No good that time. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's George. Up top, Maxey. Second chance shot. Off target at the rim. Well, it was the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Knicks in New York. Mitchell wide open. Drains the three-pointer. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. And Mitchell gets it to go.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. There's 1:26 left in the first. No good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Mitchell dishes to Hunter. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first. Hunter with a screen on George. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's Drummond with the rebound. The 76ers trail. George passes to Drummond. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And look at Drummond, capable of rising up and dropping an absolute hammer.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Here's Maxey. A three-pointer, no good. And that one is off. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Paul George is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the three spot. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Pulls up, high post. Embiid, no good.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Now here's Mobley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Maxey on the wing, covered by a Okoro. Pass to Embiid. Now here is George. Embiid with a screen on Mitchell. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. His three-pointers off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hunter on the wing. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
George with the bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Allen with the screen for Hunter. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. Good. good on the triple. Mobley's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Maxey, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since his first day in the league, Richard, Evan Mobley has been an elite defender.
And that's why he's been compared to Hall of Famers like Kevin Garnett. But we still need to see him develop the offensive end for those comparisons to be fair.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Jared Allen. Last season, he played outstanding. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mobley takes it inside. Mitchell sets the screen for Hunter. To the middle. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
It's the intensity of Mitchell. Takes the contact and still hits the shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Now Mobley, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Outside, George driving the lane, and he makes good on the layup. George has got 11 points.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Okoro dishes to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Outside, Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The deep three from George. Embiid. No good on that one. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers on top. Leap. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
Few players can.
And that is it for half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Green. Max Strus is out there with Wade. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Garland attacking. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork. He's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Edwards passes to Yabusele. Good D by Thompson. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Garland surveying the D. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how you can tell Garland's been in the lab. This shot, he just shoots with confidence.
Edwards with the screen for Lowry. Over Wade. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Green, the pass to Garland. Down low. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Council, headed by Green. And that one's good. Council.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to Strus. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Can't hit from in close.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Green.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Lowry passes to Yabusele. Edwards against Wade. Edwards a screen on Strus. Back to Edwards. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Lowry can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 10. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect. The guys are on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. A 3 from Strus. Thompson finds Strus. Wade sets the pick for Strus. To the inside. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the 76ers on the break. Count it. Council's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the 76ers.
Get it out ahead on the break. That's what you want to do, and he delivered with that pass.
Wade dishes to Garland. From deep. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The 76ers trail by 12. Edwards with the screen for Lowry. Outside Edwards. Pass to Yabusele. Now Lowry. He gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Here we
Yeah, be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Joel Embiid. George is out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And George gets it to go.
Quick decision right there from George, not giving the D any time to react.
Mobley has screen on George. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Paul George with the 5. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's tipped. Oubre with the steal. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Remarkable work in transition. Maxey just overwhelms the defense when the break is on.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Over Drummond. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
George looking around. Oubre sets the screen for George. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth with the 76ers. Mobley has screen on George. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Maxey into the lane. Here's Drummond. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70. Sheesh.
Okoro wide open. He fires. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Sinks the 3-pointer. Okoro's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
George, no good. And here are the Cavaliers. 11 unanswered points for him. Mobley finds Hunter. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Connects from 3-point range. Maxey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Here's George. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And Mobley throws it down.
The defense has been locked in on Mitchell, but he's done a good job making the right play.
George with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Cleveland.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Evan Mobley.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Hunter against George. Embiid wide open. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Back to George. Here's the three. Hands it from downtown.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Here's George, and it's Paul George with the finish. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Mobley wide open. And the three off target. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away.
Now for the
Great to have you with us. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Josh Hart.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey, then there's George, and it's Drummond in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the four-man position. Connects from downtown.
Asking Oubre to help stretch the floor, and he delivers.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's George. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Bridges against Maxey. Tries again. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Woo! B.A., that's lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Bridges. Last game for him, he had 14.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Three-pointer Embiid. George outside. Another shot. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Three-pointer, Bridges. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
George with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. To the inside. Here's Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Josh Hart. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
Now here's Hart. 9 points in his last outing. Towns outside. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Embiid. Here's Drummond. Kicks it to George. Drummond, the screen on Anunoby. George peels it out a bit. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded by Bridges. Bridges knocks it loose.
And they secured a spot in the top 5 for team rebounding. That ability to dominate the boards has been a real strength of theirs.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. Now here's Bridges. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 1:16 left now in the first quarter. Uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Embiid, a screen on Bridges. Maxey with it. Towns covering. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. Fifth best, the 76ers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Outside Maxey. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. George outside. Screen by Embiid. To the wing on the left. And Embiid throws it down.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down.
Anunoby against George. Towns outside. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance. And it's all knotted up.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
There's 6 seconds left in the opening quarter. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Taking a look at the 76ers. George out there with Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
Strong take by the wily Maxey. He is fantastic at turning on the Jets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. And the basket by Bridges.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Maxey. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, B.A., for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New York leading by 5. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Bridges against Maxey. To halt the run. Over to the wing. Embiid finds George. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Embiid. The 3 ball. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Embiid's got 8.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Edwards, he's checked in for Drummond.
Number 19, Justin Edwards.
Up top, Robinson. Anunoby against George. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded closely. Towns a screen on George. Anunoby passes to Towns. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. 76ers trail by 5. Maxey surveys. Out left to the wing. Embiid from outside. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And foul on Josh Hart. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Achua's checked in for Robinson. George with it, now guarded by Achua.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Achua against Edwards. For 3, Maxey sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Towns. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
A minute 20 left in the first half. Towns down low, guarded by Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
First in steals, second in free throw percentage, and they did a great job of protecting the ball. Second fewest in turnovers. That's tough to accomplish in today's fast-paced style.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Bridges against Maxey. And it's Bridges with the jam.
His hang time on the rim. It's a sweet cherry on top, PA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Oubre can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. The 3-point lead. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the board. They just pounded them inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
23.
Embiid a screen on Bridges. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
No foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Maxey. And here's Edwards outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
The tray at the horn knocks it up. They have the momentum going into the locker room right now.
It's a tie game in New York. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
They're getting bullied on the defensive end. Punch in the mouth, kicked in the teeth, but they're still standing. That says something.
All right, fellas. That does it for halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Precious Achiuwa is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3, the small forward. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And that one falls for Drummond. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. Still without a bucket from deep three-point range. Here's Drummond. Tries again. And it's good on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Beauchamp. Achua with a screen on Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Achua passes to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's Beauchamp missing. The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Over Tucker. Lowry left side. Out to the wing. To the left wing. From deep three-point land. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. New York has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Brunson. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. For the lead. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Drummond, the screen on Brunson. Lowry, the pass to Drummond. Out to Lowry. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And another miss by Philadelphia. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Brunson. Outside Tucker. Back to Brunson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Robinson, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Right side, Brunson. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Beauchamp. He's guarded by Lowry. And again, New York with the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
76ers trail by 6.
Knicks lead 39-33.
To get back on track. Philadelphia with another miss.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Wright finds Brunson. Here's Beauchamp. Back to Brunson. And it's good. 2 points. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right? And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. We've got Edwards, Paul George out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Maxey missing. Knicks leading by 8.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Anunoby against George. And George with the jam.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
Bridges down low. Maxey covering. Here's Towns. And he comes up with a bucket. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. George against Anunoby. To the right side. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. Shoots over Bridges. Embiid can't hit.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
New York leading by 10. Left side Hart. Kicks it out Towns. Lets it go from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And he dunks it down.
Maxey taking up that airspace, doing a nice job just bouncing off the floor there.
Towns finds Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Bridges against Oubre. Towns outside. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by Oubre.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Edwards. The kick out to Maxey. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 19 points.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges against Maxey. Bridges passes to Towns. And stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Bridges. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Screen by Embiid. George for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns for 3. New York again can't hit. 76ers trail by 11. Oubre passes to George. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep.
It's a big part of George's game, the 3-point shot, and for good reason. I mean, he's a sniper out there.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. 1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter. Maxey against Bridges. Pass to Hart. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And he...
What a hammer!
Oh, man! And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most. Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Both free throws good from Maxey.
The quick-footed, creative Maxey's so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Achua against Edwards. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. For 3. Edwards pulls it in. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Drives to the hoop.
Joel Embiid.
For 3, Bridges. Off the mark. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
On 2K. Sport. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Anunoby, a screen on Hunter. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Pulls it up. Rebounded by Allen.
I saw a green light there, but D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Sinks the triple. Here we are, Greg, in game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
And another 3 for Cleveland.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau, who wants to check in with his team and regroup. Hunter against Bridges. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now, here's Okoro. And pushing it up, here's New York. And the dunk by Towns.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
10-2. Mitchell against Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one goes on Anunoby.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And Robinson throws it down.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Allen. Out left to the wing. Mobley a screen on Hart. Back to Allen. The drive by Mitchell. And it's Allen with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Bridges with it, guarded by Hunter. On the wing, Anunoby. Bridges up top, covered by Hunter. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell passes to Okoro. Good D by Anunoby.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Now, here's Bridges. Last time out, he had 14 points. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Launches a three. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. 4 on the shot clock.
A fantastic defender, Anunoby, is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks.
Bridges passes to Robinson. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Anunoby is screen on Hunter. Anunoby against Hunter. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. Fires it up. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 7. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Mitchell with it. Hard covering. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Bridges dishes to Towns. Robinson a screen on Mobley. They get the rebound. Back to Bridges. Over Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Donovan Mitchell. Great showing for him last season. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Allen passes to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Allen. Out to the wing. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Mitchell is right there. Mitchell's got the lead up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Anunoby has the open look. New York with a new 14. Now, here's Achua. Defended by Allen, and an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. From downtown.
Okoro takes great pride in his defense as a wing defender. He'll take on some tough hombres.
Mitchell outside. .114 left in the second quarter. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
There's a screen by Achua. New York missing again.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
A kick out to Mobley. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Mobley.
Mobley's got 7 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Anunoby outside. To end the drought. Anunoby can't get that one to fall. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Bridges. Here's Achua. And he misses his first shot of the game. And here's the break. For 3, Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And taking a look at the Cavaliers, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the New York Knicks.
Well, the energy there.
Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
PJ Tucker is out there with Achua. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Beauchamp in at the 3. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Garland, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 17. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Garland against Wright. The 3. Thompson. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A dunk by Achua.
Doesn't get any easier for Achua. Once he's got positioning he wants inside, he'll look to dunk everything.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And here's Garland for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
First team foul.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Brunson the pass to Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Well, Achua is a fighter out there. Come at him strong, and he'll double down on his selection.
Line, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
And that one's good. Right.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And it's Green missing. Knicks trail by 18. Brunson with it. Garland picks him up. Achua, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And there's the call on Javonte Green. That is his first foul of the game.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Brunson kicks to right.
Mitchell.
New York moving the ball around. Brunson scanning the floor to the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
Hey, Tucker, just one of those guys at his size that always looms larger on the floor. He is comfortable on the inside and finishing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look. He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
42-29.
Thompson dishes to Garland. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Pocket 6. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. This one for 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give them a good open look from the perimeter.
42-32.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 4 points in the quarter.
Those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Wright sends a screen. Brunson with it. Garland picks him up. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 10 points. And thanks to that one from Brunson. 44-34. Wright against Garland. The wide open shot from Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Brunson up top, guarded by Green. Robinson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Inside, and Thompson kicks to Garland. Wade outside. It's Strus on the wing. He takes it in. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson doing the work on that shot. Swatted away.
Over to the wing. Brunson outside. No good that time. Green fires from way outside. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Coral. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
49-37.
For 3, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hard against Mitchell. Shoots a fader. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Knicks trail by 12. One-on-one fast break. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Back to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Pass to Hart. D2 from Robinson. They get it again. The kick out to Towns. Anunoby left side. Feet away and he knocks it down.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
49-39.
Hunter down low. Defended by Bridges. To the middle. And then Allen slams it in.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Bridges passes to Hart. Here's Robinson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Cavaliers lead by 10.
41.
Mitchell kicks to Allen. Going inside. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow!
How is that for a dunk? Allen throwing all his weight behind that one with that finish.
Anunoby outside. There's a screen by Robinson. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Stolen by Okoro. To the inside. Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 5 here tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Anunoby a screen on Mitchell. Hart the pass to Anunoby. He gets it in there.
It's one of these nights where just everything coming together for Anunoby.
We've got 1:28 left in the fourth.
43.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Hart on the wing. It's tipped. Hunter against Bridges. Over Hunter. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Shoots from the corner. And another miss by Cleveland. Not sure the miracle Craig is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a very strong. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
over the last few months for Darius Garland.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So it's Philadelphia now. George for 3, and he buries his first look. George, the start of the season has just been electric. Teams playing hard right out of the gates.
Listen, most of these guys in the league have earned their way here, and they are anxious to get underway and start to show the coaches and the fans exactly what they can expect. I love the attitude and commitment. Oh my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Now here's Maxey, guarded by Okoro. Maxey, that's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Back to Mitchell. Mobley on a screen from downtown, and it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Mobley.
From three-point range, Donovan Mitchell attacks with reckless abandon. He'll just keep firing, folks.
Edwards for 3. They get it back. Embiid kicks it to George. He drops it from range. George has got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Mobley. The 3 from Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. Oubre on the wing. Embiid passes to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, VA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
The 3 from Mitchell. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Maxey surveys. Here's Embiid. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Oubre. Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Edwards. Now George. Out to Oubre. And here's Edwards outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland leading by 4. There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter here. And Mobley throws it down.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. It's George on the wing. Screen by Embiid. And it's Paul George with the 3. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Out to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Mobley. Okoro on the wing. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The 11-footer. Rebound by the 76ers. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Yeah, last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
Out to the right wing. Here's Embiid. Deflected. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers ahead, leading by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
George out there with Maxey. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Maxey finds Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship. Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done.
The Sixers again can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 9. The 3 from Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. Let's go with a 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 11 points.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing." Unquote. Ryan, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. 1:52 left to play in the half. Out to Mobley. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
George against Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Donovan Mitchell on the attack.
Well, that's the wingspan of Paul George. He is so good at bothering shooters with that length.
For 3, Allen hits the trifecta. Allen's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Edwards. This one for three. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
The Cavaliers lead by 11. Mobley outside. It's stolen by Maxey. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Maxey's got 7 points for the quarter.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Here's Mobley. Edwards pulls it in. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Embiid. Here's George. Screen by Embiid. George with it, guarded now by Mitchell. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. The three from Mitchell. From deep. The shot that time not on target. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Well, their problems start on the backboard. And it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix.
Taking a peek now. And that is going to do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Javonte Green. Max Strus is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Thompson in at the center position, filling out the middle. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
How effortless has Kyle Lowry made the three look over the course of his career. So confident.
Here's Garland. Outside Strus. Three-pointer. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today. Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Yabusele. And the three off target.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. 5th best, Philadelphia.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For 3, Lowry. Counted from distance. Lowry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, that's just mastery of the lead guard position. Kyle Lowry running the pick and roll to perfection.
Strus banked it in off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Drummond to screen on Green. And Lowry puts up a deep 3. Thompson pulls it in. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Garland finds Thompson. Garland against Butler. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Out to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot won't fall.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Council. Gabaselli. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Leading by 12. He was all alone on that one. Garland's got 7.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For 3, Lowry. Drummond, the second chance points on the tip in.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
And the shot is good by Garland. He's got 9.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got 11 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Council. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Butler against Strus. From outside the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Strus has got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Council. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers lead by 17. And here's Strus outside. They get it back. Here's Garland. Outside for Green. Back to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Pass to Lowry. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Back to Drummond. Here's Council. That 3's off the mark. Outside Strus. Garland for 3. Here's Green. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Green's gotten his first basket of the night.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland on top, up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Paul George. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
76ers trail by 21. And here's George. Outside Maxey. The 3. Okoro, the defensive effort.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Oubre. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Drops in the 3.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Driving inside. And Mobley throws it down.
My goodness, Evan Mobley on his way to the cup. Look out.
Outside Edwards. George against Hunter. Embiid a screen on Hunter. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Hunter on the wing. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Ooh, poked away. Oubre with a steal. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The three from Okoro. Here's Mobley. Paul George pulls down the board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They set the pick. Buries it from three.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Cavaliers lead by 17. Here's the teardrop. Allen outside. Hunter against Oubre. Mobley down low. And Mobley throws it down.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Edwards. A deep three. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Mobley, right side. Lays it up and banks it in. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
For three, Maxey. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Tipped away. Okoro passes to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Good. And the assist to Embiid.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And for the year, this will be the 3rd win in 4 games against this team. They really brought it tonight.
And what a huge performance it was for Evan Mobley.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
When health has been there for Paul George, he has been one of the great two-way guys in the league. Very capable scorer and can take on tough assignments.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Mobley passes to Hunter. Hunter on the wing, puts up a 3. The rebound by Embiid. 27 seconds left in the game.
Cavaliers foul. Jarrett Allen. That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for your Sixers, Paul
George hits them both. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. George against Mitchell. Sinks the tray.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolating.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Okoro. Oh, powered down with both hands. Oh, they get a hand on it. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a
with a late. Now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past months for Josh Hart.
In the last few months, the rebounding has sort of taken a bit of a dive for him, and a lot of factors could be the cause, but it's a trend that coach would probably like to see him reverse.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Robinson. Then it's Josh Hart, and it's Bridges in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre out there with Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the 2 spot.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now here's Bridges. Oubre pulls it in. Maxey against Hart. Maxey looking it over. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
Hart, that's good.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Drummond with a screen on Anunoby. Outside, George pass to Embiid. George sets a screen for Embiid. Maxey on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And it's Drummond missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Tries the spin move. Bridges outside. And stolen by Maxey. Floats one. Pass to Drummond. Embiid with it. George with the screen on Towns. Embiid, the pass to George. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points. The 76ers third.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Here's Towns. Anunoby outside. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they lost the last matchup with this club, and it was really the reserves where the gap in play was felt.
Now, here's George. Drummond sets the screen for George. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. Takes the 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. With the league 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. And here's George. After OG Anunoby made that last 3-pointer. George looking around. Drummond with a screen on Towns. Down low, Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. Now defended by Embiid.
And the penetrating ability of Anunoby. Confident when it comes to attacking the defense.
Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players. It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Towns, no luck. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Mikal Bridges out there with Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. With the floater, and there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his first 2 points of the night.
The runner, something Bridges has definitely worked on and added to his game.
Bridges against Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Fires away from way outside. Drummond passes to Embiid. Maxey against Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Embiid. Hart with it. Now defended by Oubre. Anunoby has the open look. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
3 points.
Anunoby's got 8 points.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Stolen by Anunoby. Hart kicks to Anunoby. The tray. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Poke loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be a jump ball.
Hart the pass to Bridges. Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Another shot, and there's the drive. He takes it up and lays it in. Anunoby's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Tipped away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. Embiid wide open. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Embiid's got it back down to within single digits with a 76er. Bridges dishes to Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Bridges against Maxey. For the three. The offensive rebound. Drummond. Nobody near George. Trains it from beyond the arc. George has got 6 points.
That was
was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Anunoby outside. There's the triple. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Drummond.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Maxey. Anunoby against Maxey. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Anunoby, good.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
To the wing on the left. Here's Drummond. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Anunoby outside. He gets that one. Anunoby's got 13 points in just this quarter. Here's Hart. A big-time effort for OG Anunoby, providing a lot of energy for the New York Knicks. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And guys, let's take a... That is more than enough.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is OG Anunoby.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Edwards is out there with Butler. Then there's Lowry. And it's Council in at the 2. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Achua, no good.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Tucker to the left side wing. Back to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Bona to the inside. Edwards finds Lowry. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
To the middle. A dunk by Achua.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Ooh, and it's just turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Offensive rebound. Here's Bona. And now here comes Wright, leading the break.
Council.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Butler.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 28.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Brunson against Lowry. They need this. It's hauled in by Achua.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. He just can't seem to find his confidence.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
It's good from long range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Lowry for three. Again, the miss by Lowry.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Beauchamp passes to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Lowry, and it's denied. And they get it back. Here's Council. No good with the triple. The Knicks leading by 21. And here's Brunson. And it's right atop the key. Brunson finds Achua. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker the pass to Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
The focus and confidence Lowry has, realizing when to rise up and catch the D off guard.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Bona. Here's Yabusele. Here's Council. So it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Hart in at the two-guard spot. George from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges dishes to Robinson. Bridges against Maxey. Lets it go with a 3. And Mikal Bridges good for 3.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
Pass to Embiid. Puts up a deep 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Towns. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the player.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Bridges with it. George picks him up. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Embiid from past the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And stolen by Drummond. George against Anunoby. Knocked loose. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
On defense, the 76ers. Hart, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their...
He got it! Wow, way outside!
When in doubt, just do something spectacular.
Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Maxey. Stolen by Robinson. Oubre with the steal. Here's George into the lane. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for OG Anunoby.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
George against Anunoby. Poked away. Now, here's George. Tight defense on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
Knicks on offense. Bridges outside. Count it, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. George against Anunoby. And George, here we go.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind, he's going to dunk it. There is not much you can do.
Bridges kicks to Towns. And again, it's New York.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the